Okay guys, big round of applause for our World Challenge champions.
Nice. Yeah, that was awesome. You guys sticking around?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we're gonna.
Hey Thomas, you don't know it. You're my anchor. Stay here. You're my anchor. You're the new NSL news anchor, Thomas. You have
no,
to,
I don't think so. We're just have to leave. We're gonna go take a shower.
you know, I'm paying good money, you know.
Yeah.
So.
You checking the mail or? I'll see you guys in a bit. We're gonna.
Good evening, and here is the last NSL talk session from Bodyflight Bedford, the World Challenge 2012. And this talk session will be hosted by our host of the competition, Mr. Paul Mayer. Paul, go ahead.
Thank you very much. Well, what can I say, guys? Second year, defended your title, impressive stuff. There's 4 gold medals on the table. The thing that I really want to know is, how does it feel losing the fun flag to girls?
Well, I was not prepared for that question. I mean, we were really eager to get it back to Belgium. We were really hunting for it, even between the rounds, and it was well hidden. I have to tell you, it was well hidden, and it was just at round 10 that we didn't have the time and the space to look for it, and then it was gone, and yeah. It's gone. It went to the girls from England, and it's not for us. So yeah, bad luck. Next time it will be ours.
Mine is still young, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but also I think you need to know the tunnel also a little bit better to know where you can hide stuff. And well, it was nice. Also the battle yesterday that we had with Paul, me, Dave, Paul, and 2 of his assistants, was nice. Thank you.
So I think in essence what we're saying is you prioritise the 4-way result, which obviously paid dividends, yeah? So is it the glory you do it for, or are you just like taking my money off me?
You're not prepared for any
Well, actually it's quite easy when we go for the money, Paul.
The more the better. Okay, so in general, for me as a host, it's obviously important and interesting to find out what is it you think we could do better to make the competition more exciting, or are you happy the way it is?
I don't have that much experience in competitions. I think you better ask these guys.
I think it's really tough because actually you have one of the best organized competitions already. You know, and what obviously you see also is every year you improve it. And that's a big thing. And also like this year, you know, the audience grows and it's super cool to actually compete with it. And it makes it even every year more exciting to come. Thank you.
Okay, so finally, the only thing that's obviously important to me, things change. Are you guys back next year to defend?
Of course, for sure.
Yeah. Sure we will.
Yeah, we like your money.
Okay, well, I'll look forward to giving it to you again. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Paul.
Well, thank you very much, Paul.
Thank you.
Thanks, Paul.
You're almost as good as Joey is. No, actually a little bit better than Joey.
Yeah, well, he makes up for it in the flying.
Okay, let's see if I have a few questions more on the athletic side. So David, what are you actually prepared for as on the athletic end? Paul was asking all the good questions, and I am asking the normal questions. Let's talk about the incredible scores that you're putting up, your 30 averages that you're just throwing out of your backpack, kind of. 30 average for the
Yes, indeed. The 30 average from last year was with the super sequence in, and that is, it's not gonna say that it's more easier, but it's acceptable when you go over 30. This year there wasn't a super sequence, so we, the four of us, we were really surprised. One, that we could score over 30, and two, the distance between us and the second and third team was that much. We had a good feeling about it. We were training here January, February, and we were really already on Wednesday. We were really like, okay, the competition could start for us. But then all of a sudden, when you're 7 points ahead, then it's like, yeah, we were not prepared for that as well. It's like, okay, we're now in a different stadium like last year. Last year we were at the first time so much point ahead that the second day the other teams gained on us. So we lost. We were not lack of concentration, or we just were not good enough. We jumped really well on the first day, but on the second day they gained points and they came up, and then eventually we could still win with 6 points difference. Now in this meet we were just like every round again we just or made the top score or leveled it on the same score, and I think we only lost on one round, and I think that was with the 14 net. And it's for us, I cannot explain what really happened. Yeah, yes, of course, a new coach is of course the a main thing. You listen to you have new inputs. We are all very eager to show on Gary what we are capable of. That is also a real thing, a good thing. And then also, and not important, is he helps us a lot with the mental issue. Like right before going into the tunnel, just be relaxed, trust yourself, do as you do on a normal training jump, and it really helps, and it boosts us to even do more than we were already expecting, and it gives us for us a very good feeling. I'm really happy about it. I'm looking forward actually to translate it now to the outdoor.
So in other words, Hayabusa is actually getting better and scoring higher by not anymore being stronger and better than ever. You are slowing down. You're more relaxed. You're more casual. That's how it sounds. So the slogan of the history is history, of the past is history.
Well, I don't really think so. I mean, for sure it's stronger and faster, but we just got it a bit in a different way. And it's paying off, but also we're more experienced. And we heard a lot of comment that this weekend, hey guys, you look good and you changed your style. But of course, when you're in the learning process, you're not really noticing this because it goes very slow. But obviously, if we watch our own jumps, you know, we're happy with it because we don't make big faults anymore, for at least for sure this meet. And no, I mean, every time we were on top of the game, and yeah, this is a part of the experience. So I think we're doing good, and all of us, we feel we still have a lot to improve because we make progression, but still there's a lot of things to improve, so that's a good part, so we can become better. And as David already mentioned, we have to put it also outdoor, but I'm sure it will come, for sure.
And airspeed likes to come from behind. We all know that. They say that, and they've shown it in the past. So maybe they're in a more comfortable position by now. You have put yourself now in a very, in the top spot, more or less, indoor anyway, but outdoor you're also so close that by now I think the number one position in the outdoor is even questionable. You left everybody here almost in the dust. It's more than a point average difference. So what does it mean to you? Does it make you gain confidence now even more so, or what does it give you from here on forward?
I think, like, if you look at our year, if we look at our year already, like the preseason, we are really happy about it because we won the Air Card really tight with the Frenchies, and we were also really close on the Shamrock with airspeed. But you know, it boosts a little bit of confidence, like you say. But still, it's, you know, we're just jumping an indoor meet. This is what we like. But we feel also that we're improving a lot in the air, and this is our main goal, you know, to win the Mundial. And the thing is, it's still a long year, so everybody still has a chance to improve, and we're gonna not sit back and relax. We're just gonna train even harder.
David, you had something burning on your lips.
You always have.
Yeah. I was thinking about myself, and it's referring to last year. If you, it's not because you win the indoor meet that you will eventually become the world champion, but it's a big step, and we will sure try to use it confidence-wise. And but it's still like 7 months, I think 6 or 7 months ahead of us, and. But that was what I was really thinking about, yeah.
I'm sure you're observing the competition, obviously, as well. And France will begin with 8-way training pretty soon. Airspeed doesn't have a lot of competition on the agenda. Do you think that you may even be able to move further ahead, looking at the competition, you know, on their agenda and schedule for this year?
Well, first of all, I mean, we have a lot of respect for France and airspeed. They're actually the two best teams in the world, after us. No, that was a joke. But I know we have a lot of respect for these guys, and we know even if they're going to train 8-way, that they will be very strong, and they will push hard, you know, to make steps ahead as well. And airspeed, I mean, they will train very hard also. So we have to see, of course, if they have to do 8-way and 4-way. It's not going to be easier, only focusing on 4-way, but it's a choice they make. And yeah, we have to see how it works out at the end of the year. But
I think we will be expecting a really tight race anyway, you know, with the top 3 teams.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, you know, we expect it.
What's next on the agenda? What's the schedule?
After this, we have 2 weeks of a break. Only 1 tunnel day in the Netherlands, and then the 22nd of April we have 2 weeks of training in Apulia. So then we start the outdoor training again.
And you have the World Cup. You have the World Cup on your agenda too. Was that the case, right? I think France didn't, or I wasn't quite sure about that.
Yeah, indeed. On the calendar, it was we had the World Cup in Prostjov together with the France. That's what we were thinking about. Would have been a good competition to have a competition with the French, to gain a little bit more level with each other, to eventually compete against first airspeed and then the French as well. But now, since yesterday, we heard that they are not able to come to the World Cup. It's a bit of a bummer. Still, I'm still going. We're still going for gold at the World Cup, but it's maybe we have to find something else, something else out to eventually compete with each other, like on the end of a training camp, or I don't know by how, or maybe through a draw that we can do and put everything online on YouTube. But the competition on the World Cup, that would have been really good, really nice. Yeah, I don't know. It's something.
Coming,
it's something new, and yeah. If it was for us, for sure, the 3 top teams together would have been best. But yeah, time, money, travel, it all comes together.
One last question. In Dubai, you're familiar with the environment already. You've competed there. This year, there is a very good chance that the meet will be dragged out a little bit again, because it's a mondial, and they can go beyond the 5 days of competition to complete the events. How do you feel about that? If it is that, you know, the French are doing 4-way, 8-way, airspeed only 4-way, you only 4-way, how do you feel about that? Can you handle just 1 or 2 jumps a day?
You know, if it's like if we can keep the mental focus like here, of course it's going to be very, very hard to keep this same focus. But at the end of the day, it's for everybody. It's the same. you know, for France it's even harder to focus on 4 and 8 way. So from my point of view, it's gonna be hard, but it's for everybody the same. So everybody has to deal with the same issues, and yeah.
Yeah, but I still have to think about it because I was thinking about it. We do CISM, the military world championship, or the military championship that we do. They're also long days, mostly 1 week, even sometimes 2 weeks. So we're used to it, and we know we have some tricks to do to deal with it. So is it in favor of us? I don't know, but eventually nobody can look into the future, and time will tell.
Now that was a good answer to my question. Now you are prepared for that, kind of more or less through your CISM experience. Okay, now that was a long evening. We are just coming back in here from the award ceremony. Thanks for taking the time right afterwards. I think it's time to go back and celebrate a little bit.
Yeah,
Congratulations to a stellar performance, and good luck from here on to Dubai.
Thank you very much, Gerrit.